All right, so POP3 is something that can be a little bit complicated to explain. So I want you to listen to this explanation first, and then I'll give you the definition to write down. So POP3 stands for Post Office Protocol 3. So it's the third version of it. And what it does is it deals with email. So when an email is sent out, it's sort of, you have your computer. So say this is your laptop. Got your screen there and your keyboard. It's a very crude drawing of a computer. But when an email is sent out from one computer to another, it needs somewhere to go, right? So if I send an email out, it can't just get automatically downloaded to a computer. I don't have access to that. I can't automatically download things to your computer for you. So what it does is emails get sent to sort of this internet cloud, like this. It can be floating in cyberspace. The way you can think of it. And when you send an email, it goes into this cyberspace, and it's just floating around. So you see little envelopes in there, waiting to get picked up by another email company. And then my email over here, that's me. This is you. My email, so say my Gmail, which I'm guessing a lot of you have, is constantly going out and checking cyberspace to see if there's any emails that have my address on it. And when it finds one, it grabs it and it brings it back down and downloads it to my computer for me. So that's what a post office protocol does. That's what POP3 does. It is a piece of software, a very simple piece of software that is constantly going back and forth to internet cyberspace, finding emails with your email address on them, and then downloading them to your computer so you can read them later. Otherwise, if POP3 wasn't around, your emails would get sent out into cyberspace, but you would have no way to grab them off the internet and download them and read them on your computer, since you can't download things directly from one computer to another, at least when it comes to email. So that is my explanation of it. The technical definition is on the next slide. So for your quiz on Monday, you should be able to give me some sort of description like the one I just drew out, but put it into words, or you should be able to give me this definition. So this definition says that POP3 stands for Post Office Protocol 3, and it's a version of, it's a standard protocol, which basically means a set of rules or software. For receiving emails. We talked about that. So it's a client-server protocol in which the email is received and held for you by your internet server. So that would be like Gmail or SFHS students. So those are all internet servers. Basically anything that comes after the @ and before the .com or .org in an email address, that's going to be your server.